Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Yo, every time I hit Acizm's up, my man has been in the fucking lab cooking new shit left and right. We're finally starting to see some of it come out. We got Lost in Reality, official music video produced by C-Lance. Huge shout out to C-Lance as well. Let's get into it, man. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. We about to get this popping. Australia, stand up. What's going on, y'all? I'm fucking hyped right now. I'm in a good mood, too. I hope this is upbeat. This is a sad John. I'm going to be so mad.
Eventually, it's going to end. It's just a...
Well, that's a sad way to start. Eventually, it's going to end.
Except when. So it really is all about the journey.
Or transcendence. From whatever we are now.
So...
Yo, Acizm looks like Batista. Why my man get so brolic? He done disappeared and just been in the fucking gym. I see you, my guy.
I'm sitting on the edge of the world in the burnt out fort in the forest, watching the end of the world of the lawless. Look into my eyes, I put a couple lines in the sword of the line, but the sword to describe by the thoughts that my life had in store. Cause I find out, been inspired by the voices of virus, burrowing inside of the pores, spit a fire with a formula for firing the forward of a fire before I get the top.
Let's go. Alright, so Ace been working on his fucking rhyme schemes. The intersecting rhymes and music theory here was, if it wasn't perfect, it fucking went past me. Bring this back. Hold up.
I'm sitting on the edge of the world in the burnt out fort in the forest, watching the end of the world of the lawless. Look into my eyes, I put a couple lines in the sword of the line, but the sword to describe by the thoughts that my life had in store. Cause I find out, been inspired by the voices of virus, burrowing inside of the pores, spit a fire with a formula for firing the forward of a fire before I get the time to destroy it. Never gonna cry for the Lord to provide it. I end up in a fire, won't avoid it. I levitate a fight through the storm when I rhyme like a portal in my mind. It's installed up in fire and a falling inside of the void. An environment, no caution when I torture him. I was never taught to comply to the norms. It's a sign I arrive, arise. This is the doors on the ride, a reprise behind the many jaws to a line.
You know what he's doing too? You'll notice that it sounds like there might be a bit of strange music. As far as the music theory goes, you look at the rhyme patterns that he's using, I'm getting some strange music. First of all, this is a beautiful screen to have paused it on, so I'm going to make some shit up to talk about now. Yeah, so rhyme patterns and intersecting rhymes and cakes. Shout out to the cakes.
Shivers in the spine from the cold bars tied that provide the hype for the applause. Last night I was high on life, pussy afforded a line. Give a rise to finally you fall in the morning. We hype for light until it's gone, and I ride till my eyes are dry. I see it all at my side. No wonder why I think I'm insane. I can't sleep. Put me under, take away all this pain. I can't think.
Ow, let's go.
And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream. But if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen. And my lost source, I'm real. It's no wonder why I think I'm insane. I can't sleep. Put me under, take away all this pain. I can't think. And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream. But if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen. And my lost source, I'm real. It's not.
Alright, before we get into it, from a production standpoint, that was super tight. The compression on this is actually really good. So if you listen previously in some of the mixes that I've heard from him, the voice, the levels of the actual volume levels of the voice weren't necessarily even throughout the track. Whereas with this, the compression on it is super fucking dope because even on the high pitches that he's hitting on the fucking hook, everything is still super cohesive. Doesn't sound like it's like unequalized or like this was dope. Also, the switch into this hook, I don't know. I like this version of Ace. I like hearing him go into his melodic bag here.
It's no wonder why I think I'm insane. I can't sleep. Put me under, take away all this pain. I can't think. And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream. But if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen. And my lost source, I'm real. It's no wonder why I think I'm insane. I can't sleep.
I want him on hooks. I want him on hooks. This version of Acizm is very clean. This is very clean. I'm enjoying this hook more than I enjoyed the first verse, and I thought that I was really digging that verse.
And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream. But if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen. And my lost source, I'm real. It's not good. the mic like a high killer might do. 575 to describe in a hike. It will fly through the night like an Air Force flight with the sight locks. Fresh white socks and my nut shoes. Lining up a shot from the free throw while I veto what the people would like. Thinking on the toes from a trickle flicker till the flows. Like the jigger low, but the jiggle bird different like you. And I think I have a right to write, so I type till I'm tired that I might snooze. Life on the lines for the right tune, wrong place at the right time. It's the story of my life, dude. I don't like choices, I'm impulsive, the voices are clear, given too many doses. Electrotherapy under hypnosis, I'm under control and succumb to psychosis. At one with the process, no sense. All I need is $1 and a dope, and I get no change, cause I'm just so spent and I'm just okay. It's the best I get, I got a little OJ, cause the coke and
bring that back. And I'm just okay is the best I get. Come on, my guy.
doses, electrotherapy under hypnosis, I'm under control and succumb to psychosis. At one with the process, no sense. All I need is $1 and a dope, and I get no change, cause I'm just so spent and I'm just okay. It's the best I get, I got a little OJ.
Oh, that's a t-shirt, my guy. That's the t-shirt right there. Let's go.
Cause the coke at the head to the stage where the meds that I smoke are the best. Got a pre-roll, gotta keep rolling ahead. I'll be holding your head till there's holes in my head. It's no wonder why I think I'm.
You know what's crazy is like this is like even from the beginning. You listen to like the imagery in the first verse where he's talking about being in the car on fire. It's a downtrodden song, right? Like this, it's not an upbeat. Like I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like the message, the theme, the lyrics are borderline struggle bars, whether it's mental, you know, it sounds like it's definitely more mental and shit like that, but like it's so, the melody, it's so melodic and it's so fucking catchy, and he just grabs this wave and rides on it that you don't even realize like the depth of the lyrics while you're listening to it. Like you got, this is one of those ones where like, because the tonality of it is so even keeled throughout that you're going to be able to just have this on and listen to it while you're doing shit, right? But you're going to get an entirely different meaning from this if you take the time to sit down and dissect the lyrics and shit.
All I need is $1 and a dope, and I get no change, cause I'm just so spent and I'm just okay. It's the best I get, I got a little OJ, cause the coke at the head to the stage where the meds that I smoke are the best. Got a pre-roll, gotta keep rolling ahead. I'll be holding your head till there's holes in my head. It's no wonder why I think I'm insane, I can't sleep. Put me under, take away all this pain, I can't think. And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream, but if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen, and my lost soul's so real. It's no wonder why I think I'm insane, I can't sleep. Put me under, take away all this pain, I can't think. And I may be wrong, and it's all just a paranoid dream, but if I can't sleep, the reality's nothing but a smoke screen, and my lost soul's so real.
Yo, this was fucking dope. Just straight up fucking hip hop vibes too, with the scratching on the way out. Yo, that was phenomenal, my guy. That was super fucking dope. Alright, let's go. Let's go. That was dope. Let's pull up the scorecard. Let's break it down. Let's see how we really felt about it. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ace. That's my dude. Target audience for this, yes, 100%, 100%. Proper setting. This is hard. It's gonna be a split. I'm telling you, you're getting almost two different tracks here, because if you're disassociating and you have this on in the background while you're doing shit, you're going to get one vibe of the song. You're gonna get a very much more commercial sounding song. The rhyme schemes were super tight and shit like that, so it's like. It has a certain playability when you're not focused. But at the same time, for me, this is like headphone music. Like, this is the type of shit that you put down, you're having a bad day and shit like that, you put it on and, like, really get drowned in the fucking lyrics and listen to what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I have to go with... Here's what it is. I don't know if the two-tonality of the song is something that is what the artist had in mind, right? That is just, like, my takeaway from this. I do think... that having this and talking about the fucking mental health issues, like, yo, he said I'm gonna be holding your head until there's a hole in my, like, yo, like, that, this shit was fucking deep, bro. Let's go. Headphone music. That's what I believe the intent was here. Bars or lyrics. He snapped on this, right? This is a 22 out of 25. I would have to go, because of the delivery package, and I criticize, I'm the biggest person to criticize the more rapid chopper type flows, right? you're gonna miss a lot of stuff on the first take for a reaction video. Even on the playbacks, when I pulled some shit back, you're going to pick up on different themes. You're going to pick up on different imagery and shit like that he intertwined in there. From a surface level, I'm giving it a 22 out of 25. I do believe in my heart that this may actually end up scoring closer to a 25 out of 25 upon further dissection as like a bar breakdown instead of just an initial reaction. The delivery, yo, 23 out of 25, at least. 23 out of 25. The hook stood out big time. I like him on his melodic tip. I would have liked to hear him play with his pitch a little bit more during the first verse, right? Because the intersecting rhymes and shit like that were so tight knit, it became very easy to disassociate and not pay attention to what was actually being said. Where when you have a song like this that's giving like a deep and heavy meaning behind the lyrics, right? When you're talking about not just like flashing fucking asses and money, like you're actually talking about real issues, like I feel like you want to pace that a little bit differently. You want to throw in a couple different elements with music theory to not allow the listener to be able to zone out. I think it was cool that it was there, but for me personally, I'm always going to side more on, yo, let's switch this up a little bit to pull the listener back in so that they don't zone out on how super tight-knit this flow is. Beat selection, 15 out of 15, was super fucking dope. Sound quality mixing, 15 out of 15. I liked it a lot more. And not only did I like it, but I liked it more than I have on some of his previous tracks, where maybe there was some issue with volume levels. Effectiveness, does this make you want 10 out of 10? Stop it. I love to see him on hooks. I want to see him, and I never looked at him like that before. I don't think I looked at him as the type of guy where it's like, yo, I need somebody that's going to fucking kill this hook. Let me go get Acizm. He's like the guy that's like, yo, I need somebody to go and fucking trash this verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, come in here and just like do the fucking thing. I didn't put him in that melodic bag necessarily, and I may be looking at him differently after this. Enjoyability, this is a 10 out of 10. I love the shit out of this. This was super fucking dope. 95. 95 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I think there's very, very little room for improvement, especially from a reaction side. Maybe, again, change a few things on the pitch levels so that we can focus on the lyrics a little bit more on the one-over. And again, I think this may be one of those tracks that over time ends up growing on you even more. But let me know what you thought. Did you guys like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.